you doing?
Like what to do,
Okay.
So,
You headed up to Frisco?
Oh yeah. I almost forgot about that.
Okay.
I got a plane ticket. I don't know what I'm gonna do there.
Well, I just have too many things coming up, and I look like, that's another issue. So I think I'm gonna skip. San Francisco because I got some family things going on.
Yeah.
And they're looking. You coming, right? Okay. That was like too much.
For me, that's like the thing in February, so I'm like set for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm not doing too much, at least around that time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to like make sure that I have like
Let's see, it's food. Thank you for reading.
I have to talk to you because I went Chelsea from Busy Bees, if you remember.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Tajay.
Yes, Tajay, I remember, and I was seeking you out. I want you to come to a revitalized property.
What day of the week? I'm not.
It's the third Wednesday. But one of the things we're going to do this year, and I want you to get on there, and Jules is on board, and so is a food truck with where the mural is exactly that size. And what we wanted to do is not stuffing, just stuffing.
Try to set up that event.
Yeah, so we want to.
Yeah, I definitely want to attend one of the meetings. I should be able to attend the next one. I was also wondering, so I signed up, I think, for the Jersey but I don't know if I haven't seen like so I was wondering like how I keep up with like when
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. We're about to go live, so if you guys could just thank you. Jack, right? Yeah, hey, good to see you. Yeah, hey, good to see you again. Are you a resident? Oh, okay. That's fine. How have you been? Good, awesome, dude. Good to see you. Are you still doing video stuff?
Yeah, more AV and transition into video. I think I started back then too, but in the inflatable movie screen.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Outdoor movie night. And then I got into projection mapping.
Oh really?
But, yeah, so I do some video stuff every now and then, but not as much freelancing that I used to do.
So it sounds like it's pretty steady with the projection.
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of stuff do you do? Like conferences or parties?
Projection mapping, that stuff I do at Balboa Park, like the Orion Pavilion during December night sometimes, and concerts they have at the Orion Pavilion.
Oh, sweet.
And the outdoor movie nights is for the county, that's the other summer. It's like every Friday and Saturday from like May till October, so it's seasonal. But
Oh, do you do the ones out in Waterfront Park?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I live right by there. I live in Middle Italy.
I remember I went to one of your old apartments before. I think you have a new place now, yeah.
Yeah, we moved to.
You have like a short throw, or you used to have a short throw projection, now you have like a TV or something. I like.
Oh
see
yeah,
your-
yeah,
follow
yeah.
you on
Well, I still have
Instagram.
the 2 ultra short throw projectors, and now I got an 85-inch TV. Yeah, use it for backgrounds and stuff.
Is this your company doing this?
Yeah, yeah, these are the new cameras. There's some broadcast Q2s and a little switcher.
Cinema Viva still, or is it?
Oh yeah, still Cinema Viva. Yeah, this is our first live stream of the year.
Nice.
Yeah, changed a
Yeah.
lot since we worked back in like what was it, 2020 or something. Huh?
Lemon Grove is like one of the only. Well, I mean, you might know it's already do this, but the only city in San Diego County that does not have a like live streaming set up for city council meetings at City Hall.
Oh,
So
really?
there's a bid up for it right now.
Oh.
Which I thought about bidding, but then I was like, I've never done anything like that before. But to install, so the deadline for that, I think they've extended it like 3 times because they have a new city manager here. So if you're into that at all, I think it's like February 6th.
Oh,
That's
that's
like
important.
$240,000.
Still a lot. Okay.
$240,000 budget.
Good evening, everybody. If you could please take your seats, we're going to get started.
In just a minute. Good evening, and thank you for attending the 2026 State of the City Address here for the City of Lemon Grove. I am your MC for the evening. I'm Tony Winnie, the new interim city manager here in Lemon Grove. And so I had the wonderful chance to meet many of you this evening, but if we haven't had the chance to meet, I'm looking forward to doing that and getting to know our city a little bit better over the coming weeks. This is my first week, and it's been a whirlwind, and it's been wonderful. So the community's been very welcoming, and it's going to be a fantastic place to work, I can tell. And our council is wonderfully supportive, and so I thank them for welcoming me to the city as well. So with that, let's get started with our program this evening. We've got refreshments outside the door, and we're going to have some desserts to share with everybody a little bit later after the program. So those will be outside as well. But right now, we're going to kick it off with the Girl Scout Troop 5117 from here in Lemon Grove and La Mesa, who are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So come on up, girls. Good job, girls. And for those of you who don't know already, Sunday marked the beginning of Girl Scout cookie selling season. So if anybody's interested, maybe the girls will be hanging out outside if you're interested in getting some cookies, because my daughter's selling them as well. We've got stacks in our garage right now. So with that, we have Joy Banks. Is Joy Banks here? Yeah.
Amazing singer.
What's that? Okay, sorry. First, we're going to have Joyce Moore come and give us an invocation to start off the evening. Joyce?
Good evening. I would just like to ask you all if you would please stand. I'd just like to say that I love my city. Been here for almost 40 years. So this is a prayer for our city, the city of Lemon Grove. Precious and gracious God, I pray for our wonderful city that has so much potential. We are grateful for our neighborhoods and streets, for the many memories that has been created over the years, and for the struggles that we have overcome. We are looking forward with hope and greater things to come. We thank you, Father, for the people who have made those continuing to be a great city, a wonderful place to live. We are thankful for everyone, longtime residents and newcomers, workers, families, elders, and children, each who carry dignity, each deserving of care. All are special and all are important. Today, I have a special prayer for a spirit of unity among us, not a unity that demands that we all think alike, but one that calls us to listen, to speak with kindness, and to disagree with respect and humility. Lord, help us to remember that even when we see the world differently, we still share the same streets, the same future, and the same responsibility to one another. I lift up this city and our city leaders and elected officials. Father, I ask that you grant them wisdom in decision making and courage to do what is right, and compassion for those who are most affected by their choices. Help them to lead with integrity. Guide them not by division or fear, but by a sincere desire to serve what is best for this people. I pray that you bless this city with peace, safety, and resources for greater improvements that we all can look on and rejoice. Father, keep this city safe in your arms. Gently remind each of our leaders that they are servants of this community, entrusted with the cares of this people. Surround them with the strength they need when the work feels heavy, and the courage they need when the path sometimes seems unclear. Help us to remember them in our daily prayers, offering understanding and grace as they carry the many responsibilities of their calling. And help all of us, even me, to remember that the future of this city is shaped not only by policies and plans alone, but by the way we show up for one another each and every day. Help us to lead with love in our conversation, our disagreements, and shared hope. May the love flow through every neighborhood and every heart, because love heals, love unites, and love makes us whole. Amen.
Thank you, Joyce. That was a wonderful reminder. All right, now we have Joy Banks, who is going to perform Lift Every Voice.
Hello, family and friends. Beautiful souls. You should see yourselves. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Please stand up and join me if you can. Written with the harmonies of liberty, let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has taught us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on You just were inducted into the Lemon Grove Choir. So, Yolanda is our pianist. She is just gifted. I'd like you to join me, and I know somebody knows, at least one person knows this song. We were gonna have the lyrics printed, but we didn't, I'm sorry. So I've got a cheat sheet and I'll leave. But please join me, okay? Does anybody know This Little Light of Mine?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna do us an intro.
Thank you, Joy. I think we just got brought to church. That sounds amazing. Thank you. All right. So with that, I would like to introduce Mayor Alysson Snow to deliver the State of the City.
All right, now you know why her name is Joy. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be here. One of the things I was thinking about this week, we just celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and he had told us, darkness can't chase away darkness. Only light can do that. And so we have that light, that shine that's coming through. And I just want to thank Joyce Moore for that incredible prayer. And I take very seriously the remembrance that I am a servant, that my job here is to look out for you, to make sure that we are in this together, that my work is your work, and that only by doing this together will we stand together. So now I'll get to my remarks. Good evening, bienvenidos y buenas noches, todos de Lemon Grove. It is a great honor to present my first State of the City address. It's incredible. This is an amazing gathering. I wish you could see what a beautiful sight it is from this side. These are amazing faces, the people in our community, the people who support us, our leadership. It is absolutely humbling and a beautiful sight for my eyes. We have local leaders here, community volunteers, neighbors, and friends. And I would like to specifically recognize my fellow city council members. We have with us today Mayor Pro Tem Jessica Heredia, Councilmember Yadira Altamirano, Councilmember Seth Smith, And Council Member Jennifer Mendoza is playing hooky in Park City, Utah at the Sundance Film Festival. I'd also like to recognize from Assembly District 79, we have Robin Todd here from Dr. Lachey Sharp Collins' office, our Assembly member's office. We also have San Diego County Board Supervisor Monica Montgomery Stepp. We also have with us some of our school board members. We have school board member Yahaira Preciado and Dr. Javier Ayala. We also have legacy folks. We have former council member George Gastel, council member Jerry Jones, and I don't have my glasses on, so if I'm missing anybody else, I just want to share my appreciation for the local electeds who have come and supported us as well. I would also like to recognize what I call our community engines, the people who weren't called, the people who weren't elected, but the people who just do. These are people that just make the world a better place in it because they show up and they make change happen. If you were a volunteer that's helped with the food distributions, graffiti abatement, community cleanups, or homeless outreach, please stand up. If you have volunteered at our schools, our museum, the library, our Little League, organized sports on Saturdays, helped Mark Horton at our rec center, if you've brought art and culture to Lemon Grove, please stand up. This is why Lemon Grove is such an amazing place to be. You are all why Lemon Grove is absolutely the best. We also lost some people in our community, and I want to take a moment to honor them. I wanted to start out with Steve Fayai because one of the first things he said when he got to the League of Cities is Lemon Grove is #1, we're the best. And he flexed for our city all the time wherever he was. He was an incredible council member and colleague. He was a coach to many of our youth. He was an incredible husband. We have Lauren Fayai here with us today. She and her children really are a beautiful legacy, and they carry with them his spirit, and we're honored to have you here today. I also wanted, thank you. We also lost this year Cheryl Jones. Cheryl was the loving wife to our long-serving council member Jerry Jones and also mother to her 3 kids. She was also mom to a lot of other kids. As a mom, there's a lot of stragglers. And so she was the mom that was mom to everybody. She's also a grandma, and she's a cool grandma with purple hair. From PTA president at Golden Avenue, to president of the Lemon Grove Music Parents, to president of the Helix Instrumental Association, she served, led, and brought music and art with her. The bagpipes of Helix High played in her memory as family and friends remembered her incredible legacy. So thank you to Cheryl Jones. Another legend that we lost was Jack Ofield. He was a legend to many, an incredible husband to the inimitable and incredible Helen Ofield. He had a television series, The Short List, that earned 8 Emmy Awards. Jack led an extraordinary life devoted to art, film, and television. He met his bride in Toronto, and they moved together to New York to pursue their dreams in art, theater, and film. His filmmaking and directing have taken him around the world, but eventually they settled down right here in Little Lemon Grove. Helen and Jack are the OG it couple. We are thrilled to have Helen here with us today. We also lost some people too young. I honor in the memory of Nadia, Charles, and Junior Joseph. These 2 were cousins who were killed in a terrible car accident. They were only 20 years old. Friends describe them as quiet, gentle, and with dreams. We have mourned together with their family as they have struggled to reconcile with the loss of those cousins. I'd also like to honor Irma Perez Espinosa. She was a mother whose life ended too quickly. She sat next to many of the other moms in our community in the bleachers of our softball fields and cheered her kids on. Later, she struggled, but for the grace of God go all of us. She was one of our community members who we could have done more for. She deserved housing, she deserved services, and we are as a city are trying to do better to honor her. To all of these, and to you, we honor all of you. Thank you. And speaking of the best parts of Lemon Grove, I would like to begin by recognizing the hard work and effort of our city staff. The state of the city and the accomplishments we are going to highlight today are the product of their hard work, diligence, and passion, and without them, none of this would be possible. And many of you just got the first introduction to our new interim city manager, Tony Winnie. And I also wanted to thank Lydia Romero, our former city manager. Mr. Winnie steps into his role with a solid foundation built by Ms. Romero. When Ms. Romero joined us 10 years ago, we were struggling as a city financially. As a community, we tightened our belts and we lived through a long period of austerity. Since 2020, our revenues have exceeded our expenditures. When it feels like everyone around us is grappling with a structural deficit, we are not. The people of Lemon Grove, with the trust built from Ms. Romero's widest financial management, passed Measure T, a sales tax measure that will fund projects that will make the city even better. That is sound financial leadership and a solid foundation from which to build. So let's give a big welcome to Mr. Winnie and a big thank you to Ms. Romero. Lemon Grove has long been a diamond in the rough, and there's something very special about this town. Over the course of last year, we have seen the sparkle of Lemon Grove come through. Together, we are moving forward to make our city shine. Today, we'll look at what the city has accomplished over the course of the last year, and we will look at what is to come in 2026. Our mantra for 2026 is moving forward. All right, back in May on the 13th, 2025, the City Council, along with Lemon Grove residents, business owners, and community groups, joined together in a priority setting session across the street at our community center. We had posters with top issues facing our community, wish lists basically, for the most pressing needs and a couple of the top wants for our community. In 2025, we have delivered on those community established priorities. For nuts and bolts items of city management, we conducted long overdue infrastructure repairs on our streets, sidewalks, and storm drains. We provided more housing and homeless resources than ever before. And we supported our business community, bringing economic resources to encourage new businesses and activate our downtown core. We also added 2 additional sheriff deputies as part of our COPS program. And then we added things to make life more fun. We added more community events, supported public art, and planned for additional park space. So now I'm going to go through some of those. So get ready. We're excited for this. We did a lot of infrastructure. Has anybody driven down Massachusetts and been like, where are the bumps? Yeah. There we go. We all wish the theme song for driving down Lemon Grove streets wasn't bounce with me, chugga chugga. Instead, we wish it was smooth like butter, right? We're getting there, come on. It's an exciting time to be able to see our streets getting repaired. This past year in Lemon Grove, we repaired more streets than ever has been done in its history as a city. We repaired 61 street segments, 27 of which were among the worst streets. There's grades for streets, did you know that? And it goes on a scale from 0 to 100. And so, right around 50, when you get your kids' your report cards, you're like, hit the books, right? We have about 107 streets that are 25 and lower. So when you're driving around and you feel like you're on dirt, it's basically dirt, right? And so we have tackled those hardest streets in our community, the worst streets in our community first. So we have, of those 107, been able to get 37 of them done. That's a third in just since 2024. So big round of applause to our Public Works Director.
That Hunt Street is amazing. Between Lincoln, that's my street. I live on it. It's amazing.
Who has had the opportunity to live or drive on one of these fancy streets? All right. More to come. All right. With the infusion of the new sales tax dollars, we have been able to attack these streets. And our Public Works Department has also filled 1,902 potholes. There's still some out there, though. With 32 tons of asphalt. I had a constituent from Lemonwood Road who caught me in the hallway and thanked me for their shiny new road. His wife has lived there her whole life and could never remember it being fixed. It's finally happening. In 2026, we will continue this onslaught of street repairs. This increase in street repair maintenance will continue with another $4 million that we have allocated in this year's budget. Okay, that was the streets. We're gonna get sidewalks too. As a grandma, there we go, yes. As a grandma, I've been taking my granddaughter over to the park, and I stopped pushing her in the stroller because I kept having to lift the stroller over the different obstacles to try and get her there. This year, the city has pushed forward to repair a record number of sidewalks. We identified 1,149 trip hazards and repaired 775 of the highest priority hazards. So we're really tackling this hard. Our intrepid Public Works Department repaired over 5,200 square feet of sidewalks and replaced 62 curb ramps, making passive travel more friendly to people of all abilities. And we're not stopping there. We are using our sidewalk master plan, and in 2026, we're adding more sidewalks to our community. We just set aside almost $750,000 to get more sidewalks. And none of us are going to quickly forget the floods of January 22nd, 2024, when it laid bare how bad our storm drain infrastructure was. Giant sinkholes opened up all over town. With our precious tax dollars, we made a big push to repair those old storm drains. Our Public Works Director has overseen 8 completed storm drain projects this year, with another 5 projects in design phase and expected to be completed by the end of June 2026. I know he is busy getting more completed this year. Our city team is committed to staying on top of maintenance, upgrades, and repairs of this vital system. And finally, we as a council wanted a cleaner, brighter Lemon Grove. One of my first conversations with Yadira Altamirano was, we want a cleaner, brighter Lemon Grove. Right? And it's been a struggle. If you are doing illegal dumping in my city, please stop it. It's really annoying. Our Public Works crew has diligently tried to keep Lemon Grove clean. In 2025, they cleaned up 358 illegal dump sites. Our team also removed 77 graffiti sites, and the crews also picked up 914 abandoned shopping carts and over 1,500 bags worth of trash. So thank you. We pledge to continue to keep our city clean and bright. We also spent a lot of money repairing facilities that have long been ready for maintenance. In September of 2025, our Sheriff's Lemon Grove substation was finally reopened. Hallelujah. We finally fixed the senior center, so now we can start looking at programming for the seniors. And we also fixed roofs, heating and air conditioning systems, and also other repairs needed across 6 buildings. All right, so we tackled infrastructure. Then we had housing and homelessness. This morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. and along with my fellow city council members, Mayor Pro Tem Heredia and Councilmember Altamirano, we participated in the point-in-time count in Lemon Grove. In previous recent years, we have seen an exponential rise in the number of people in our city experiencing homelessness. By way of background, in 2023, Lemon Grove used $30,000 of our American Recovery Act funds to provide limited outreach to our unhoused neighbors. In 2024, we struggled to maintain that same level of services. Anyone in the industry, anybody who's done this knows that $30,000 doesn't solve anything. It's a huge problem. We needed resources to do it. We couldn't do it on our own. Our general revenue budget just doesn't have it. And so we had to look for other ways and other resources to be able to do it. We had to partner with other East County cities to try and address this issue. And we had to look to the county, the Regional Task Force on Homelessness, the state, Caltrans, anybody who will step up and help us, help our neighbors be able to get underneath a roof. And so our residents were pleading for the city to do more. Food for Less was struggling with a large homeless encampment behind it, and that was spilling over into its parking lot. Downtown businesses had trouble just conducting their actual businesses. I am proud to say this year that we have done more than any other council to help get people housed. And not just housed, but with the wraparound services they need to thrive. Not one solution is going to solve everything, so we are tackling homelessness with all the tools we can. First, one of the first things that happened is we got the San Diego County pilot program. I'd like to thank Monica Montgomery-Stepp and her staff for really pushing hard for this. It was a 12-month program here in Lemon Grove. This program was the first of its kind, providing the city of Lemon Grove with self-sufficiency services and solutions for homelessness. Some notable takeaways from the program included they added 181 people to a by name list to support care coordination. That means that now if they find you here, then and you need a bed, but you need also mental and behavioral health services, they can find a bed that has mental and behavioral health services and coordinate it. And you're not just a number. They know you by your name. They'll learn all the details about you. They'll even know the name of your dog. So this is an incredible undertaking. They provided 159 housing referrals. They helped 9 individuals obtain permanent housing, including those veterans through the Veterans Affairs Support Housing Program. They did 99 referrals for healthcare, food, social services, CalFresh, General Relief, and CalWorks. They delivered 45 referrals to mental health and substance abuse programs with 10 individuals currently in treatment. They engaged unhoused individuals 103 times. They completed 237 follow-up actions to ensure individuals maintain their benefits, and they distributed 341 hygiene kits. That was step one. Second, in partnership with the Regional Task Force on Homelessness, Caltrans, and the City of La Mesa, we obtained an $8.4 million encampment resolution grant. This is real help tailored to the needs of the individual. So if you have mental and behavioral health issues, you can go to outpatient treatment, but then you get to go home instead of back onto the streets. If you have drug addiction and you need drug addiction rehabilitation services, you go to your treatment and then you get to go home instead of back on the streets. If you need to get your diabetes under control, you go to the doctor and then you get to go home and you can open your refrigerator where you can keep healthy, fresh food to help support your recovery. That is real help. And the placement rate is over 90%. That's amazing. So the myth out there that people just don't want services and people want to live that way, it's just what you're providing is not what they need. And now we're able to tailor the solution to their need. But $8.4 million helps only 102 people. Homelessness is expensive. And so what we're trying to do is, for another prong, is stop homelessness before it starts. We are focused on keeping people who are housed in their homes. This year, the City Council adopted its first homeless strategic plan and directed city staff to create a homeless diversion program to keep our neighbors in their homes, preventing the cycle of homelessness. The city set aside $250,000 to help the housed stay housed. So, yeah. So if someone's car breaks down and they have to choose between fixing the car and paying rent, they can apply to this program. We'll pay the landlord, and then they can use their money to pay for the car. It is a lot less expensive to keep people with a roof over their head than it is to solve homelessness. And then finally, we are continuing to partner with our neighboring cities, the county, Caltrans, the Regional Task Force on Homelessness, and other organizations to bring solutions to our people. In 2026, we will strive to make sure that if someone does fall into homelessness in our community, we are able to get them the resources they need, and get them rehoused within 5 days. Finally, we're looking at public safety. So public safety is always a top priority for the City Council, and we appreciate the thankless and tireless work of our Lemon Grove firefighters and the Lemon Grove Sheriff's Department. They help our city each and every day to keep us safe, secure, and strong. Last year, our fire crews responded to 4,215 calls for service, all from just our one fire station. Our Lemon Grove Sheriff's deputies in 2025 responded to 10,798 calls for service, most of these while they were trying to operate out of Rancho San Diego or out of a room from our firehouse. This is in addition to the 6,103 deputy-initiated activities. And the traffic division issued 659 traffic citations and arrested 65 drivers who were driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. And the good news is that the overall crime trend is trending down from 2025, or in 2025 from 2024, and we want to keep that trend going through 2026. And finally, we were able, with the sales tax money, to include a new program. It's called Community-Oriented Policing and Problem Solving. We got 2 additional new deputies, and their goals are focused on 4 areas. First is dealing with drug sales and drug overdoses, gang-related issues, decrease retail theft, and increase the presence on or around the trolleys. We feel that focusing on those areas will help us feel more safe, more secure, and really give them an opportunity to do a proactive approach to addressing issues in our community. This team has only been active since October of 2025, but they've already yielded impressive results. We look forward to an update on the status of their goals and objectives during the annual Sheriff's Report in March. And now we get to brag about our businesses. In 2025, the city really focused on helping our businesses thrive. We have a brand new fledgling Lemon Grove Business Group. If you're part of the Lemon Grove Business Group, please stand up. If you're part of Revitalize Broadway, please stand up. So grateful for these organizations and the vitality they're bringing. When you're trying to revitalize a downtown area, the government can help, but the government doesn't do it, right? And so we are able to bring people together from the business side, from the community side, and from the government side, and together, this place is gonna sparkle. The Lemon Grove Business Group now has about 20 businesses, and the number is growing. We've brought the resources of the East County Economic Development Council and the East County Chamber of Commerce, the Asian Business Association, the Asian Small Business Association, and many others to present on economic resources for our businesses. And this is fresh off the press. Actually, about 2024, we set aside money to help participate in funding a revolving loan fund. This loan fund will help new businesses be able to have access to funding and resources that they would not otherwise have. When you're a fledgling business, for the first 2 years, it is almost impossible to get a loan. But in those first 2 years is exactly the time period that you need a loan. So together with the other East County cities and the East County Economic Development Council, we were able to establish a revolving loan fund. And then we amplified it with matching funds from the federal government. It is now fully funded, and it is open and operational and ready for business. And we're opening new businesses here. We have El Cata in the house. The Borellis have brought us El Limonera. We've brought Carnitas Urupan, Calimex, Faux Real, Daiso, Exotic Snack Stop and Go, The Neighborhood. We even had a fashion show. We have a local artist and clothing designer who had a fashion show over at the neighborhood, red carpet and all. And we are proud to have brought back the very popular Yifty gift card program to help support our local businesses and help families' dollars stretch a little bit further. To date, this program has poured over $600,000 to our small local businesses. And then community life, the thing that makes Lemon Grove awesome. Through the generous donation of our sponsors, we continue to provide great community events in Lemon Grove. We have concerts in the park, movies in the park, the extravaganza, trunk or treat, paws in the park, and our ever popular annual bonfire. New holiday decorations this year adorned our downtown business district and brightened up our town. And big shout out to the community residents who really push for that, because it does make a difference. Thank you to you. And in 2025, in addition to the concerts in the park, we also added mini concerts at the Lemon Grove Farmers Market. We added new murals at Innovation High and at the Rec Center. And we even had a movie premiere for the Lemon Grove's documentary done by Lemon Town Films. And speaking of our farmers market, it is an incubator for new businesses, a place to start a business and encourage entrepreneurship. It is a place where you can go for Zumba, you can line dance, you can hear the spoken word, and listen to jazz, all while you're buying fresh produce, organic produce from the People's Market. And I want to give a special shout out to Joyce Moore and her team, David Leone, Salam, and Calvin Manson, for bringing events, art, and health to our farmers market. It's a fabulous family outing every Thursday at Tregonza Park. If you haven't been, go. It's super fun. We have also had the opportunity to finally finish phases 1 through 3 of the Connect Main Street project. It is a gorgeous walking path to encourage walking health around our city. And this year, we are planning to celebrate the United States' 250th anniversary. So stay tuned for community celebrations this summer. And for 2027, we will celebrate the 50th birthday of our little Lemon Grove. We have a lot to be proud of in Lemon Grove, and we still have a lot of work to go. We are polishing this diamond in the rough, and I'm hoping together we can solve any problem that comes before us. I know we are moving Lemon Grove forward to brighter days, and I just wanted to echo Joyce Moore's prayer. We can disagree and still be united. We can have differing thoughts on how to approach problems and still be indivisible. That's what we pledged to do. We had our Girl Scouts come in and tell us that. It's something we've been reciting, but we really need to let it sink in. This is not a time to be divided. Our neighbors need us. Our friends need us. Our family members need us. Our teachers need us to support them in their classrooms. Everybody needs everybody. And only together are we going to get through this. Only using Lemon Grove's light. Thank you, Joy. Lemon Grove's light, we are going to shine. We are that light that will chase away darkness. And so I am so proud to be a member of this community. I am thankful for Lemon Grove. Thank you, good night, y buenas noches.
Thank you, Mayor Snow. It's hard to believe that all of that is taking place in one little city, but this is the city that could. So, to close out our ceremony this evening, we have Edgar Calderon from Ebenezer Church. Edgar.
Buenas noches. Sé que... ¿Puedes pasar, digo?
Hello, everybody. Good night.
Sé que algunos hablan el inglés. Mi idioma es el español.
I know I don't... My language is Spanish, but I know everybody speaks English here and as well Spanish.
Pero me gustaría que si me pudieran acompañar ahí en sus redes sociales un versículo que está en Proverbios 16:3. Vamos a ver esa escritura.
I would like to invite you guys, if you have your phone, if you guys can search up a verse that we want to share with you guys. It's Proverbs 16:3.
Okay. Dice la palabra del Señor así: pon todo lo que hagas en manos del Señor y tus planes tendrán éxito. Pero otra versión dice: deja en manos de Dios todo lo que haces y tus proyectos se harán realidad. ¿Verdad?
This is Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your works unto the Lord and your thoughts shall be established.
Okay. Lo que se ha hablado hoy en esta noche
What has been spoken today,
son planes que se tienen para esta ciudad.
there's plans that have been accomplished, but also that we're looking forward to.
El Señor se agrada
God rejoice
cuando ponemos siempre nuestros planes delante de Él,
when we put our plans before Him,
para que puedan llegarse a realizar.
so they can be accomplished.
En esta tarde
This afternoon,
tengo el privilegio
I have the privilege
de orar
to pray
por los proyectos
for the projects
que están para este año,
that will be we're planning for.
y les invito a que se pongan sobre sus pies
And we invite you guys to
para hacer una oración.
To pray.
Okay. Sí, lo haces. Señor,
Father,
hoy
today
sabemos
we know
que tus oídos
that your ears
están atentos
are attentive to our voice.
y tú has escuchado
And you have heard
cada una
each and one
de las palabras
of our words
que se han hablado
that have been spoken
en este lugar.
in this place.
Y hoy
And today
queremos ponerlos,
we come
todos los planes,
and we put before you
delante de ti,
all the plans before you,
para que tú
so that you
nos des
can give us
la sabiduría
the wisdom
a todas las autoridades que has puesto
to all the authorities
en esta ciudad,
that you have established in this city,
para que tú puedas
so that you
dar la guianza
can guide,
para que todo se lleve a cabo,
so that everything can go as planned,
para que esta ciudad,
so that this city,
declaramos
we declare
que te pertenece,
that it belongs to you,
que las escuelas de esta ciudad,
that the schools from this city,
que nuestros niños
that our sons and daughters,
puedan
they can
ser guiados y
be
instruidos
guided and instructed
también en tus caminos.
on your plans and your guidance.
Ponemos
We put
también las familias de esta ciudad,
all the families,
declaramos
and we declare
que tú
that you
vas a hacer algo hermoso
will do something beautiful
en esta ciudad
upon the city
en este año que viene.
in this new year coming up.
Declaramos
We declare
que tú
that you
eres el rey
govern,
de esta ciudad.
you're the king of this city.
Y también declaramos
And we declare also
que habrá unidad
that there will be unity
en esta ciudad,
in this city,
que habrá paz,
that there will be peace,
que habrá guianza,
that there will be guidance,
dirección
direction
para todas las metas
to all the plans that we have
que se te han estado presentando.
and goals that have been exposed to you.
En ti confiamos
In God we trust,
y los ponemos delante de
and we
ti.
put them before you.
En el nombre de
In
Jesús.
the name of God.
Amén.
Amen.
Amén. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, and thank you everybody for coming this evening. We have refreshments and some desserts just outside the door, so please stick around and celebrate. And thank you to all of our speakers this evening for inspiring us and informing us. And we're all looking forward to a very bright 2026. So thank you.